Hey, fun science video for you. Something involving dry ice, something we all love. So, got some dry ice here on the table. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to put it right here into this mortar and pestle. I'm going to pound this up, get it really fine, get it to a small solid state. Because I need to be able to put it inside of an eyedropper. Alright? Now, if you try this experiment, you need to have safety goggles on. Because if you don't have safety goggles on, this could be a problem because this is going to kind of do a mini little explosion. So it's going to be plastic. It's not really dangerous, but if a piece of plastic flew off and hit you in the eye, you want to have some eye protection. So I got my eyeglasses, shields that I put on, my eyeglasses, just to keep me safe as I'm doing it. So I'm going to take the eyedropper, I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to cut the end off because I need to keep a little bit, I need to keep a little bit on the end to use it for what I need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take then the dry ice and I'm going to put it into this eyedropper, okay? And most of you probably know that dry ice is, I'll give you a chance to answer so you can feel good about yourself. Yeah, dry ice is carbon dioxide in the solid state. And it's kind of a fun substance. Everybody likes it. And the reason people like it is because most people realize that dry ice will go from a solid directly to a gas. And you know what this process is called? I'll give you a chance to think about it so you can feel good about yourself again before you answer. All right, it's called sublimation. For those of you who got it, good job. For those of you who didn't, you learned a new word. And so you need to pound this up a little bit more to get a little bit smaller pieces. Sublimation is pretty cool. As you know, it's when something goes directly from a solid directly to a gas. And that's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. And it's why most of us really enjoy dry ice and think, man, this stuff is cool. And it is. It's really fun and it's enjoyable to play with. So it's kind of a cool substance. So I need to make sure I have enough in here so you'll be able to see what it is I want you to be able to see. Most people think, though, that you can't get dry ice to go into a liquid. But that's just not the case. And that's what's pretty cool about this. So left this little end here. I got some solid CO2 there. You can see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to bend this one end over here. I'm going to do this because I want to be able to put this carbon dioxide under pressure. And so what I'm going to do is I've got this under pressure here. And I'm going to let you kind of watch it inside there. You can see it's all solid right now. But it's all right there at the end. It's all solid. And I'm going to try to keep the condensation off of it so you can see it. So I'm going to keep rubbing it with my finger there so you can see it a little better from your side of the camera. I don't know if you can tell this yet because it's still hard to see, but from my angle, I can see it starting to turn into a liquid. So it's into a liquid now, and you can see I'm kind of letting it flow back and forth, back and forth. And you can see it in there. It is now turned into a liquid. It's all a liquid. There is no solid left. It's all liquid. But right now the pressure's building, and it's building a lot. Okay, the pressure's building. Again, you can see it flowing, and it exploded. When the pressure got too great, that container couldn't hold it anymore, and it exploded. This is the part I think is really amazing, though. After it released the pressure, I'm going to try to let you get to see it. It goes back into a solid. And so it's inside there now, and it's a solid again. And this is, in fact, how they actually make dry ice in the first place. They take carbon dioxide, they put it under extreme pressure, and when they release that pressure very quickly, it turns into a solid. If you take that CO2 that you're releasing quickly and you put it into something that will form it into a block, as you're releasing that pressure really quickly, it'll form into a block of carbon dioxide, which is what dry ice is. And so that's how they actually make it when they make dry ice. So fun experiment, but if you do try it, again, it is going to cause a mini explosion. Good to have some protection. It's still going to scare you. It's going to freak you out a little bit, and but it's fun, and it's kind of cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.